So Tara KM, you asked, what are some food alternatives to eating on a budget? And also, when it comes to drinking alcohol, what are some good alcoholic beverages that are more on the healthier side? So let's tackle the first question around eating on a budget. So I personally believe, and this is kind of a wild thing, is that the more unhealthy foods are better on the wallet, right? So when it comes to eating on a budget, there's a bunch of different foods that I feel that are more bought in bulk that you could buy that can help you meet some of your appropriate nutritional guidelines and accomplish some of the goals you can accomplish on health and fitness. So you can buy oats or oatmeal in bulk. Those are great ways to get your complex carbohydrates in. And you can spice them up. You can buy them plain and you can put some cinnamon in there, some peanut butter. You can do whatever type of stuff, some fruits, some veg, like all that type of good stuff, right? So you can throw that in there. Eggs are a great protein source that are pretty inexpensive. Egg whites, depending on where you live, could be another great source. If you were to buy chicken, buy it in bulk. One of the things that I do is, I'm not sure exactly where you live, but down here in Canada, we have the different grocery stores that do flyers and promotions every week. And at least one of the grocery stores is going to have some chicken on sale. So I essentially look through the flyers, find the chicken on sale, buy a bunch that week. So I have it in stock, and it's a good way to save a little bit of money. Some cereals that are high in fiber, they're a good alternative from a price perspective. Getting some granola bars in there. Yogurt are another low-cost way to get some healthy food in you. Rice, potatoes, they're great sources of carbohydrates that are rather inexpensive. From a protein perspective, if you were to keep your eye out for some appropriate protein supplements online, you could potentially get a good amount of whey isolate at a decent price that you could use to just increase your protein intake. And for more of that, I guess, on the run type quick fix when it comes to protein, they have a lot of protein bars out there that are rather inexpensive that you can get to help increase your caloric intake, staying healthy, and being on a budget. So those are a few different options you could take. If you want to go to my website, I have a different grocery list. I have a grocery list that speaks to healthy alternatives, and there's a lot of good ideas in there from a cost perspective that you want to take a look at. To your question around drinking, so in general, all alcohol has calories, and I traditionally don't recommend people be too concerned about the type of alcohol they drink. If you're going to have some drinks, have some drinks. Enjoy drinking when you like drinking. If you are going to be conscious to it, stay away from mixing in all that extra sugary stuff, the pops and all that type of fruit juice and stuff like that. Try and keep it pretty plain Jane when it comes to the drinks. I'm a fan of gin and tonic. That's my drink if I'm going to have a few drinks. I know a lot of my buddies are on the same path as that, but nonetheless, there's a lot of different foods you can buy on a budget. Not a whole hell of a lot, because the healthier you eat, the more it's gonna cost you. But if you can buy them in bulk, you can cook them up, you can take them at will, especially if you're in college and stuff like that. And from a drinking perspective, if you're gonna have some drinks, just have some drinks. Enjoy what you like drinking. Don't be too concerned about the calories. Well, hopefully that answered your question, and thanks again.